All right, we conclude our happy hour crystal ball hour with this doomsday scenario. Our next guest calls it Obamageddon. We want to welcome back to happy hour Gerald Celente, is the CEO of Trends Research, joining us on the phone. Gerald, sorry you couldn't be here in the bar with us. I wanted to ask you, we've been talking all hour about the cap and trade, the climate bill. Do you predict that this will pass, and if so, is that good or bad for our country?
Well, it looks like it's going to pass, and it's bad because it's just going to keep costing the taxpayer more and more money. It's a money-making scheme. It's not an environmental protection solution. And as we're looking ahead, Rebecca and Cody, in 2012, as we push forward, it is Obamageddon. They're bankrupting the nation with these rescue plans, these buyout schemes, cap and trade, cash for clunkers, you name it.
Gerald, you know, one of the things that I always cringe at is when people try to make it a partisan thing, as if it's the Democrats that are somehow responsible for the destruction of my country. It's equally the Republicans and Democrats over my lifetime that I've seen that have changed these rules and changed what used to be a constitutionally based country. Can you speak to that? Let's be careful that we don't call it Democrat Armageddon. It's Republican Democrat Armageddon.
Well, again, this is Obamageddon, and I'm a political atheist. I don't bow to politicians. We don't genuflect at political altars. You know, the whole political system, it's a two-headed, one-party system. Yep. And you're 100% correct. These programs of destruction have been going on a long time. But what's happening under the Obama administration is unprecedented, with these rescue schemes, bailout plans, the takeover of major corporations, on and on and on. So, yes, it has been going on a long time, but it's accelerating now at a level that makes our country, that used to be the empire of entrepreneurial opportunity, now just a country to save the too big to fail.
Okay, so Gerald, you're saying Obamageddon, everything he's doing is going to destroy this country. Well, what do you mean? What's going to happen? We're not going to have clean air. This cap and trade's a bunch of bogus, you said, so we're not going to be like Mexico City here in New York City. What's going to happen specifically with all these bad things you're saying that the administration's doing?
Well, it's ending up bankrupting the country. The government is now in hock $546,000 per household. They're never going to be able to pay it off in obligations. We're going to see food riots, tax protests, farmer rebellions, student revolts, squatter diggings, homeless uprising, tent cities, ghost malls are already popping up, general strikes, board snappings, kidnappings, and mob rule and terror, because when you look at his foreign policy, what's going on now in Pakistan by pushing forth the Pakistani army to obliterate the people in the Swat Valley, the biggest refugee crisis since Rwanda, terror is going to hit the U.S.
Wow. Thank you, Gerald Celente, once again for joining us.
Thank you.
Well,
we think.
I mean, thanks for his viewpoint. I mean, nothing else.